Hello, it is January 18th, 2026, doing another collective oracle reading. These are the decks I'll be using. Normally I show the boxes, but this time I just have the books out. Yeah, new moon in Capricorn, which is actually now in Aquarius, Western astrology. I'll get started. If you don't want to listen to the shuffle part, just go to the timestamps below somewhere in comments description and go to the part where I start the reading, do the card reveals. Thank you. All right, yeah. I didn't even think what I was doing. I'm gonna do 3 from this deck, and then stop for a moment and think. Let me 3 from this deck. We have Eagle, the Holy Mountain, and the Ancient Ones. So yeah, 3, 2, and 3. 3, 2, and 3. All right, yep, that's what I'll do. Oh, 3 from this astrology deck. Sorry. Sometimes it takes me a while, like I'm not like feeling it. I have my own weird, yeah. Sometimes I wonder if it really matters. Like, does it matter? Maybe I should just. 3. All right, 3. We got second house resources. I don't know how to say that. Imum Coeli root. So that's opposing midheaven, right? 46 8th house mystery. I'm like, why are all these coming in reverse? Yeah, and mostly, yeah. Yeah, I'm not taking reversals. Then we'll do 2 from this deck here. Roots and wings, right? What is this one? Unfamiliar territory. Union. It's funny because got a union and like some cards. Not that one. Like kind of with union vibes. Where was it? Where is it? Union vibes. Union vibes. Yeah, I just yeah, I'm still uploading that video. I just made the last oracle reading like just before I hit record here. So we'll do 2, right? Sorry. Yeah, that's why it might take me a while since I have 2 videos to do timestamps and I'm a little busy with things. Might actually go do some of that stuff and then come back later and do the timestamps. Breath. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if I'm like just shuffling more just to see the cards pop out. Little side messages before I get to it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Oh, I thought that was an eagle. It says hope. It looked like a raven. 2 from this deck. So we have Dreamer and Death. What do you think of this? Strange. Where are we going with this? And 3 from these, the Cosmos Oracle. Yeah, ready to shuffle already. We got Dark Energy, so I'm not taking reversals. Photon, Relativity, all right, so these are the cards. We got 16 Eagle, 25 the Holy Mountain, 1 the Ancient Ones, then we got 40 Second House Resources, 38 Imum Coeli, not sure if I'm saying that right, Root, 46 8th House Mystery. We have Dreamer and Death. Then Dark Energy, Photon, and Relativity. Yeah. So yeah, I noticed that right away. Well, there's something else I noticed right away with that, but just from this spread as a whole, like Death, because yeah, I haven't been so I get that with the like Scorpio kind of energy, 8th house, mystery, dark energy, something weird with that going on. I was talking a lot about grounding, but in the previous readings, but yeah, second house, the abundance. I feel didn't I get a card with I did. Where is it? Well, there's Earth. I did get it. It was in this one. Yeah, it was with this one. Got apple. We got an apple there. Yeah, this one was not the last collective reading. So this is the last collective oracle reading, and then this one was the one before. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 collective oracle readings still on the table here. And then some side cards and runes. Yeah, terrible reading. Yeah, I'm feeling, now that we have the abundance, I said in the last video, like, congratulations, collective, we've hit something, we've ascended. I don't even know how to explain it. Something with abundance, like we've, yeah. So now it's second house, like that was kind of like the first step with abundance. And then, yeah. I feel like this is terrible. Okay, so we got that. Something new coming in with this death energy is strange. The Holy Mountain. In the last reading, we did get the mountain card, and I said, yeah, I was saying something like, I feel like now it's like about, since there was so much about grounding, like something with that coming up the mountain. And you could see the eagle with like the higher perspective, like, because I was putting the mountain with that before, but yeah, this one I feel like was more about, yeah, the grounding coming up now, like ancient ones. I honestly, The dreamer. Yeah, like being high up. Yeah, there seems to be, yeah, the contrast being like high and then deep down and working into, I'm like, what kind of territory? Like, not like, kind of like new territory, like working into something here, right? I'm gonna see what it says for these. Normally, it's weird. In this book, normally, like, I feel like it's saying the opposite of what I'm thinking. For some reason. Like, if it's saying, I don't know. That's how I feel. Like, this, it's like telling me something, but it's like telling it to me backwards, or that's dark energy. This one says the mystery, which is funny because look, it's right next to mystery. That's literally the first thing it says under dark energy in the book. It says mystery, undiscovered potential. Dark energy is the most prevalent in the universe and is of unknown origin. Didn't I say like some sort of territory, like something? Yeah, coming into something with that. It's in the darkness where we find our most valued talents, passions, and motivations. The darkness is not always about going into the basement to look for pain. Dark energy is universally defined as unknown energy. What if you are being a certain version of yourself, thinking that this is all your potential? What if there is a lot more to discover by turning a flashlight on? There's much more to discover. Yeah, I'm gonna feel something like up high and down low or something. Like we got recently the star. I feel like, yeah, there's stars being seen. That's strange. Yeah, I was in the last oracle reading, I was talking about like this one saying being seen. This leap card here with the stars saying being seen. Something about being seen, but then darkness where you're not seen. Since I'm in the book, I'm going to see what it says for Photon. Photon. Which I don't really I'm not a science person, but yeah, yeah. I don't know how I feel about some things that are said, even though I don't really know. It says photon, time to shine, luminous or electromagnetic energy that is produced, transmitted, and absorbed. The time has come to celebrate this highly positive process, which is responsible for navigating obstacles in a natural way. It is the ideal state of any process or manifestation. Ideal refers to the idea that one has when they put their energy into something. The great desire is the idea happens. Did I skip something? Ideal refers to the idea that one has when they put their energy into something. The greatest desire is the idea happens, can be transmitted and then absorbed by the other person in question. In this case, the steps manifest themselves perfectly, added to a speed of propagation that exceeds the desires of one who created it, since due to its enormous energy, the photon propagates at the speed of light. Photons move in exact directions, but they are only found in places where there are electric and magnetic forces generated by charges. Elementary particle derives from the Greek word for light, portal, gratitude. I don't know what to think about that. I don't even know what I was really reading. Relativity. Yeah, like I said, sometimes it's like it takes me a while to, especially tying other cards. Like I do one reading and then it ties into the next, and then I tie it in with other cards and how it's transitioning and yeah. And then this one says, it all depends. Ever-changing system of reference, shifts of perspective. putting situations and people in the relevant context. Relativity refers to the fact that absolutely everything is relative according to endless factors. We cannot confirm something without considering its system of reference. Here's a good example. If we say that 4 minutes is not, I don't feel like reading this. Let's just read this quoted part. Being in paradise passed like a blink of an eye, while living in hell felt like an eternity. Being in paradise passed like a blink of an eye, while living in hell felt like an eternity. Yeah, I forgot to mention that the slit experiment. I was thinking something like on a grander scale, like with the sun, and I don't know how to explain it. Especially like maybe I'm a little nervous on video that I can't be coherent here. Yeah, I keep on showing this, like the solar plexus, the sun illumination. Yeah, things coming into place from that. In a sense, like on our lived timeline, things are being placed in different parts of our lives. Like, I don't know, some weird and then dark energy. So something that's not of the illumination. And then when I'm thinking of the emotions for some reason, because yeah, these emotion cards, the heart, it does say something about the unknowable, and that's why it's black. Yeah, and then it what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Let's go to Dreamer. Curious to see what that says, like if there's anything that I'm looking for the book or the little pamphlet thingy. See what it says for Dreamer. Be careful that you don't lose your balance. Time will come to sit down and paddle in the direction of your dreams. Yeah. So with the whole duality of been getting that, like, be neutral, like, or centered, right? And then that you'll ascend with that. And we did get in the last reading the splintered paddle, being compassionate. So I feel like, what does it say again? Paddle in the direction of your dreams. Okay, death. Not to be feared. This is about closure, putting something or someone to rest in your life, a big change and shift, letting go of what is holding you back. Yeah, the old habits, letting go of what is holding you back. And then I did get the attachment, letting go of fear. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a simple message, but I'm trying to see how it fits in with the timeline, and it's just, because yeah, there's always and then like there's an opposing thing with the whole like union, and but yeah, yeah, the last few reads I haven't really come across, like I said, I haven't come across like these like cards here. I don't think any of the cards I've pulled out are like black. The only thing that reminds me, this says it's a night sky here. Harmonizing trust, unconditional love. The sun. That's stone. Kunzite. Making a wish. I don't know. I was just getting a sense like we were working on the light side somehow. And then now, I don't know. It's like the light's off. Can you still navigate your way through? I feel like this is a shitting reading, but yeah, this is me just being raw, and yeah, this is second house resources. I'm just gonna peek into that. I'm more curious what it says for the root. Maybe there's like a little tie-in somewhere, something to so 42nd house. Let's just look real fast. Matter is our sacred vessel for spirit. Explore your attitudes towards your first resource, your own body and sensuality. Look for that place of balance where you honor and respect your physical form as well as the importance of the soul that inhabits it. Invest your energy towards what you value. This is where you can be a resource to others, and this is where you can get paid. Clean up your act in the material world. Clean closets, pay bills, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm going to go to 38. 38, root. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot, the strongest central root under a tree, through the earth to the point of the sun's path. Latin for bottom of the sky. Points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots, your early home, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Look to the roots. Deeper roots, spiritual, religious, challenge. Unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. Build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. I just feel like there's something with the grounding in the mountain, like working its way up. That's just what I feel. I'm just looking in the book here. Develop your second house. Why am I on? Wait, what? I'm on 46 8th house in the book. And then, yeah, it says develop your second house resources, your own money, sense of worth, and body confidence to strengthen your freedom and bargaining power and operate in this realm with grace. Engage the resources handed to you, but make your own judgment calls. Let me see. Financial investors, advisors. Oh, okay. Financial investors and advisors, consultants, ministers, lovers, intuitives, brain trusts, auctioneers, and investigators all work with 8th house affairs. The 8th house calls for one last freedom. To acknowledge that death exists and be fully alive in response. Face your worst fears and step through. Feel that liberation. The trap of manipulation falls away when you don't bite the hook. Yeah, I didn't notice that these are opposites. So like how I said, like abundance, but like moving forward with it, and then facing the opposite. So we were like in the light, and now we have to do the opposite, like to lose it all, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's really, that was just strange how the book was talking about this card, and they are opposing each other. And then we have root. So yeah, definitely something, this opposing to the abundance, right? And then I felt like, as I don't know, I was like putting the whole illumination, like the karma, something with like this split experiment. Split experiment, right? Something with that, but like opposite to that. Sounds crazy, right? Yeah, like I said, I'm terrible at giving readings, and I'm maybe you'll see something, or like late down the road, like this one says ego comes from the east, which I place the illumination, sun rising, right? The place of the sun rising. That's what after I just said that. Of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky. She sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. A holy mountain. For ego, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so fly wing to wing with great spirit. Whereas the dreamer is high up cloud, but from the boat, from the emotions being Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb the ladder of financial and social success? Did you come to prepare to be Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet, time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of the ego and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly! Yeah, I got that. Intention. Not being someone's pawn. Something with the eye, because I was bringing up the eye. Where's the eye? Yeah, in the previous I was bringing, like, I feel like there's something with the eye. Saying something. Sorry. I was thinking, I keep on forgetting when I'm thinking, like, feel like I was coming to something with that, and it just escaped me. Okay, we'll go to Holy Mountain, since Holy Mountain. It's been 29 minutes. The Holy Mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. When the holy mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles, only beauty and an unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, as these are real obstacles. So being lethargic, taking a leap. What does this say for ancient ones? Sorry, I'm getting tired of reading. I can feel my mind just, ugh. The ancient ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. The ancient ones once walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. Look how it's near the death. Reach the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Remember, this is no longer karma. You can break the chains that once bound you to the family drum and be free of your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. Yeah, I was thinking that how it's near. So what separates these two cards is the dreamer. I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to end it there. So yeah, just in summary, we have, I don't even know. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, more of the duality, like, okay, so death to that. And then I said there's something with the illumination being seen with, but then not being seen. Yeah, I'm just feeling like there's, okay, so we got the dark stuff, right? Opposing abundance, opposing the star being seen, opposing this between the dreamer, like no, this one said ending the karma. I don't know, there's something I haven't, yeah, okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching.